The TSMDashboard system contains only a few components in its simplest configuration. In addition to the TSM servers to be supervised and managed, the environment contains only the directly connected dashboard servers and the client that provides management capabilities through a graphical user interface. The dashboard server transmits information from the TSM servers to the client and executes commands received from the clients on the TSM servers. The dashboard server must be able to communicate with the TSM servers. Multiple dashboard servers can be configured to provide high availability and load balancing. The client is a native mobile app that runs on iOS or Android-based mobile devices. It displays objects and messages of TSM servers managed by the system. Further, it allows for administration with the primary purpose of troubleshooting. The mobile device must be able to communicate with the dashboard server for the TSMDashboard system to work. The outlined configuration can only be used if the client can connect to the dashboard server directly through a LAN or VPN connection. An SSL/TLS communication channel that is created by jointly using the key pair stored on the dashboard server and the key pair installed on the client safeguards the security of connection between the two components. The private and public keys are denoted by the darker and lighter shades, respectively. When a direct or VPN connection cannot be established but web browsing functions properly from a corporate network, communication between the client and the dashboard server can also be maintained by allocating further components of the TSMDashboard system to the task at hand. In this case, the gateway is installed inside the corporate network, while the relay is placed outside of it on the Internet. The gateway establishes a secure connection between the dashboard server and the Internet. Within the intranet, the gateway needs to be positioned so that it can communicate with the dashboard server and the relay server on the Internet through a proxy server and a firewall. Communication between the gateway and the relay is similar to browser web server communication. That is, a connection is always initiated by the gateway and uses standard HTTPS protocols and ports. The relay is a component residing on the Internet. It is run and managed centrally by local partners or the developer. It ensures connectivity between mobile devices and gateways. All gateways and clients log into the relay which, after proper identification, selects which gateway server a message of a given client should be directed to. Both the gateway and the client have a private and public key pair. After initiating the connection, the public keys are sent to the relay. These key pairs ensure encryption. The public keys sent to the relay need to be signed by the service provider who operates the relay in order to be considered valid by the relay. Communication between the client and the dashboard server starts after establishing a connection. From the perspective of communication safety, it is important to note that the private keys never leave the user's device.